But let's talk about getting your mind right. So what's that continual conversation that maybe Cal's having with himself, right? What's that common conversation that goes on? Because I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think we all have it, right? We all have that same conversation over and over. Maybe we don't, but what's that conversation in your head like?
What is it what is the story you're telling yourself about yourself that you're not okay with right now? And then, is it true? And, I've actually done a little bit of work with a woman named Byron Katie, who kind of takes you through a different process to kind of unpack those things. But there's, you want to talk about a Ram Dass or Adyashanti. There are plenty of people who've used the same idea. Like, you're just living in this story. And you know what? You're believing this story. And is it true? And oftentimes, almost every time, it's just not true. But we're so used to beating ourselves up and judging ourselves and like, you're not working hard enough. We set these expectations that a lot of times we just can't live up to. And it's not because we're trying to make these things untenable. We're doing it with really good intentions. But back to what I was saying earlier, Brett, like, a lot of times they're made with our mind, and we're taking ideas from everybody else, and we're trying to create this thing about what we're supposed to be versus what do I really want to do right now?
Right.
What feels really good for me right now in this moment that may get me to that larger goal that I have? But what if that larger goal was really expansive and it wasn't this pinpoint of a target that I'm trying to land on in a month, in 6 months, in 5 years? I mean, so many times I've made the mistake of, I want to go do this thing. And I may have great intentions, and it may be something along the lines of what is in my heart, but it's so narrow that you never land on it. And if you do, it's not what you want.
Yep.